Good morning, good afternoon, good evening out there, all you incredible viewers to play later. As you know by that thumbnail you clicked on to get here today. Oh, sorry, I just filmed another video and the reverb. Whoo, yeah, I probably should edit that out, but I won't because I'm stupid. We have basically a really weird two-way kit from Games Workshop. That's right, the Space Marines Primaris Reivers. Or, if you're a Space Wolf, the Hounds of Morkai. Whoo! Alright, let's get the adulting out of the way. You know how we do this. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage for a word about our unofficial sponsor.
What up, you amazing people? Hope you're doing well today. Chris has asked me to do a quick elevator spill just for you. Now, here at Copper John's, I'm always preaching be proud of who you are, no matter what. What this means to me is simply that you're going to go out there to the world and present yourself in a way that you are proud of. So my job is to create something that allows you to do that. So here at Copper John's, I have 13 different scents, all in beard oil, beard butter, beard balm, mustache wax, spray clone, and a few of the solid clones. But we also have some amazing cold press soaps, beard shampoos, whether conditioning or stripping, beard conditioner, and some crazy cool combs. I am truly grateful for every one of you guys. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to hit me up. I'm here. Have a great day, guys. Take care.
Incredible company, incredible products. Seriously, you need to check the guy out. Click that link. You're not going to be disappointed, especially if you're into self-care and beard care. Okay, I am filming this video on Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. My God, we're almost at the end of January. This kit on Games Workshop's site is going to run you about $55. I think I paid $51 on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. You get 10 in here, which is kind of cool. Now, like I said, they can go one of two ways. You can either use them as Reivers or Hounds of Morkai. And that's focus, there you go, right from GW's site. Same miniatures, same kind of stuff, just different paint scheme. Now, for the Hounds of Morkai, I love this. Daub beneath their sinisterly hued Phobos armor with runes of warding and abjuration. The Hounds of Morkai are hunters of psychers. So if you're a Space Wolf player taking on Thousand Suns, see where I'm going? Sniffing them out with, second detectors. These obsessed warriors emit strangely pitched howls. Runic circuitry augments their hunting call, disrupting their prey's powers and sowing fear before the kill. Now. The Primaris Reivers box goes for $60. That's right on the GW site. I didn't pay that much. And Reivers basically are experts of the rapid strike. They're specially trained and equipped to launch brutally effective and unexpected, assaults. They do this with sudden fury and shocking violence, for the Reivers fulfill the role of terror troops and sow fear and confusion in their foes, which is a neat thing with the weird skull masks. But let's bring our happy butts over to Amazon. Because I'm pretty sure that's where I purchased my Reivers. Yep, there they are. Total on Amazon, $51, Prime 1 day. Okay, now, let's get into the fun stuff. I got some neat miniatures to show you. I've even got a before and after story to tell you as well. So, oh yeah, for the back of the box, there you guys go. So for those of you unfamiliar with GW products, well, number one, welcome to my channel. Glad to have you here. Oh crap, did I leave that over there? Caden, yeah. Is there a transfer sheet sitting on top of the paint stuff over there? It'll have a bunch of little stickers on it. Well, things you gotta cut out. Yeah, bring that here. Sorry, it's an early morning shoot. First off, you get a heck of a transfer sheet. But of course, they are now cutting out Space Wolves for some reason. But why? Why wouldn't you cut out the Ultra Weenies? Why? You get Salamanders and Raptors on here. So, oh, and Imperial Fists. Anywho, moving on. You get your movement trays. Now, I've only built 5 to replace an earlier set of Hounds of Morkai that I made and really effed up on. I'll get there in a moment. Okay? Everything comes on sprues. Everything. Seriously, you get 4, which is kind of cool because that'll make you 10 troops. I'm looking at doing 2 units of 5, 1 unit of Reivers, 1 unit of Hounds of Morkai, just because I can get 2 units out of a box, which might be kind of fun, you know? Everything on the sprues has a number associated with it. So, when you're going through your instruction book, which I'm going to show you here in a sec, just follow along with the numbers, you're going to be fine. You over there? Okay. Here's your instruction manual. Now, follow carefully, okay? Seriously, follow carefully, because these things are multi-pose, so you can make a bunch of different looking figures. So follow along with what you're doing. Wherever you see yellow, that's where they want you to glue. Whatever you see, like the green, well, the blue and the green, those are variants. Now, for the Hounds of Morkai, you leave off the wings on the back of the backpacks. For the Reivers, you put them on because those are their grav jump pack things. But like I said, go through. It's going to walk you through everything. Okay, now I'm going to go to the before, and then we're going to come to the after because I think it's kind of prevalent. All right. One of the first big purchases I got when I was getting back into 40k was the Space Wolves Combat Patrol. In there they had 5 Reivers, but when I was looking at my 9th edition codex, I was more attracted to the Hounds of Morkai, thinking with the Space Wolves and their, brutal feud with the Thousand Sons. I really truly screwed up the Sergeant by putting it together. It was my first real big experience with multi-part minis that weren't just here's the body all done, here's the feet, here's the head, but the arms are good. Like I said, dear God. All right, Uncle Nurgle, leave me alone. I had gotten out of it for 20 years, so I wasn't really used to these brand new things that they had coming out. My first experience to multi-pose minis was Edition 3 with those Space Marines. So, me being me and not really paying attention to the instruction book, thinking, oh, I got this. Well, that's one of the first ones I ever put together a long, long time ago. I was really unaware of what I wanted to do for painting. I made some screw-ups, some massive, massive screw-ups, like putting the pauldron on that arm. Shouldn't have been there. I followed along with the War Hipster's guide for how he did stuff for painting. Yeah, I totally screwed up. I totally screwed up big time by not following along with some of his things. I may have been happy with that and left things alone, but after having to go get the Primaris Lieutenant and Reiver armor to replace a Sergeant, I've always wanted to replace that box set. The opportunity came. So, say goodbye to the old, and let's say hello to the new. I learned different ways to paint the Reiver armor. Nick Boyden, thank you so much for the Warhammer tutorial, man. Starting with Dark Reiver and highlighting up from there. I like how this turned out. Okay, it's just the way that looks. I like how this turned out a lot better. By following along and actually taking care of the 2 little knee pads on the guy and correctly doing the shoulder pauldron on the right side, it made a world of difference to me. Because I was used to, basically you highlight up to the brightest kind of baby blue gray you can. And I really wasn't used to just leaving it rust gray with a touch of blue horror. I thought that was phenomenal how that happened. Plus the fact I didn't have speed paints before or really a lot of different paints. I've added so much to my arsenal for things. It actually, to me, turned out a lot better right there. Is that an okay tabletop? Sure, but like I said, my mistakes, they're just so glaring to me that I didn't want to let them go. I just didn't. I had the chance to go back and correct them, so I did. But I've only got the Sergeant done so far, but I did build my squad of 5. One of the things I regretted in the original is not making that pose. I thought that just looked so cool with his combat blade out. He's got his, incredible bolt pistol, bolt rifle, whatever. It's modified for him all the way over there. I just looked at that. I went, oh, yes, thank you. And I don't know if you can see it too well, but for some reason I'm getting spider webs from the Army Painter plastic glue. Still. I did like that pose where he's drawing his combat blade like he's getting ready to slice somebody. So he had to come out and, get in on the fun. I think it's the only one. No, I did another one. So I only did 2 in this squad with the bear heads. I was thinking of saving the bear heads just for the Reivers, because I think I really am going to do a squad of 5 of them just to have that shock thing with them looking in like they're running mad, cybernetically enhanced loons. But I did like the way that looked. And if you ever played that stupid Warhammer combat card game, when you get one of the Reivers in there, he kind of looks along those lines, but with a helmet. So I was like, I had to do that just for that iconic thing. But yeah, so there's my Hounds of Morkai, or the Reivers. Like I said, I had an opportunity to go back and correct. I really wanted to. Trust me, I'm looking at a lot of the first stuff that I painted, and I'm looking at replacing it with different things, because as you can tell, just by the basing alone, I've gotten away from, way back when with 2nd edition Warhammer, when we flocked everything, I thought that was the greatest thing ever, with green sawdust all over your base, and the gobbo green going around it. But the Army Painter Sand and the Army Painter Tufts, I love the Army Painter Tufts, I really do. But this guy, seeing how I've been experimenting around with snow bases, just doing it a little different with some of their texture paint, giving it a wash and going over it with, Valhalla and Blizzard, because I wanted a snowy, muddy battlefield. I really didn't see any room in there to put a tuft that wouldn't make it look over the top. So I just left it kind of bare, just like that. Like I said, it's that progression thing. And I wonder, do you guys go through that yourself when you're painting and your career path, for lack of a better phrase, with your miniatures moves forward? Do you handle that differently? Do you go back and go, I really like this squad, I'll either strip them, or we're going to retire them permanently to the bookcase and get a brand new squad out here and replace those guys? I'm kind of curious, so leave those down below. Now, we are at the best part of the video. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff down below. Which way are you going to build yours? Are you going to go Reivers? If you're a Space Wolves player, are you going to go for a full, strong 10 Hounds of Morkai? I actually thought about doing 2 units of 5, but I really wanted a unit of Reivers for some reason. Just the weird little jump pack wingies. I've ordered some 3D printed parts because I don't have a 3D printer, and you're going to see those in a future video. I'm really going to do my best to make these Reivers look over the top wolfy, for lack of a better phrase. Whew. But now, if I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during filming this video, and I'm pretty sure that I did, hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to give you instant karma, help you roll natural 6s. That is my theory alone. I'd love you guys to try that out. Hit some thumbs up on my video, go game, and let me know what happens. You put good out, you get good back. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird look at Games Workshop's Space Marines Primaris Reivers, or if you're Son of Russ, Hounds of Morkai. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today, and Emperor willing, one day I look forward to seeing all of you across the tabletop.